The all-new Equalence mid-tower chassis from Enermax sports a tempered glass side panel, full-length PSU shroud, and robust water cooling options with support for up to 360mm radiators. The backlit front panel I/O is nothing short of awesome, and users can enjoy a cool and quiet environment with a 3-step fan controller and sound-dampening material. To learn more about the Enermax Equalence, click the link in the description below. What's going on, guys?
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. I've got Wifey Sauce here with me today. We're going to be doing a Q&A for the first time in years on the channel. I used to do the Answer Me Damn It segment, which was basically just a Q&A under a funny name, and then I just never did it again after like 3 or 4 episodes. So we're back. You guys actually tweeted me some pretty interesting questions, and I'm going to be trying to answer them truthfully and openly today. So Wifey Sauce is going to be helping me out with that.
I gotta be the one to put you on the spot.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So let's just dive right into it.
Hopefully we can find some embarrassing ones of you.
I'm sure, you know. I did consult the internet for this, so it's bound to end badly. So let's get on with it.
The first question is, what do you feel has been your greatest accomplishment in the tech industry?
Oh, wow. Starting with the hard ones. Okay. I remember how much joy was brought to me the first time I ever built a PC and booted it up. And I hear all these stories from people now in the comments saying like, hey, you helped me build my first PC, and it was like awesome. You know, I loved your tutorials, I love all your videos and your build guides and things like that. And so I think that's something that I'll probably never stop being proud of. It's kind of like VR. Like one of my favorite things about VR and having a VR headset is showing it to other people. You know what I mean? It's like watching their reaction, like it's Christmas morning or something. It never gets old.
All right. Next question is, what's one thing you would change about the TechTube scene?
I wish there was more variety. There's a lot of top 10 videos and a lot of the same stuff, and it forces me to sort of challenge ourselves and create more interesting dynamic content. But yeah, I'd like to see more diversity. I'd like to see one of the top 5 tubers in the world be a tech channel.
Maybe we'll get there one day.
Maybe one day.
How did you and Wifey Sauce meet? I'm curious to see if he remembers. No, I'm just kidding. When's our wedding anniversary?
Wedding anniversary? August 7th, 2015,
wow.
obviously.
Good job.
So we first met at a house party that you were hosting. It was your house, or it was your parents' house. We were in college, or I was a week away from graduating. And I was invited to a house party. You were there, obviously, and we kind of hit it off, and the party got broken up at the last minute because someone's car got stolen. So I had to quickly bounce, and then I hit you up later. Either I got your number or Facebook or something, and I was like, hey, you want to hang out and like, you know, eat dinner with me? I didn't call it a date.
I didn't know it was a date. And
I didn't really know either, because I didn't want to like put that pressure onto it. I was just like, hey, want to hang out? You know.
And I remember like
it was before Tinder. I think by the end of the night though,
we figured it out.
we figured it out.
Or I figured it out.
I figured it out.
Out of all the builds you did the past few years, which one is your favorite?
Hotline. It will always have number 1 in my heart. Close second with the first PC I ever built inside of the Corsair 600T with a 2600K and a GTX 670. Third place, if we're just talking more recently in the last year or two, I would say the silver build. I think that was October's PC of the month last year, and that thing is freaking gorgeous. Every time I look at that video, I'm just like, it's also one of those PCs that I have not yet fully disassembled. I think I like removed the AIO, but everything else is still intact because I can't bring myself to taking it apart. It's so pretty.
Next question's kind of funny. When making cereal, do you pour the milk in the bowl first or the cereal?
The cereal? I thought this was obvious. Wait, there are people out there who pour the milk first?
That's what I was like, what?
Is that real?
A thing?
No way.
I guess.
Because if you just pour the milk in first, then the milk splashes. There's nothing to brace the impact of the milk.
Well, and it's like, how do you really know how much milk you need if you don't pour the cereal in first? Because, you know. Because
I could drink milk for days, but I'm limited on how much cereal I really want to eat in any given moment. So I'll do the cereal first. And there are so many reasons why you would do the cereal first. This is further investigation needs to be done into this question.
Would you consider building a Hackintosh for a video? There aren't enough up-to-date video guides from big YouTubers, and it could be cool. LMAO.
Yeah, you know, I totally get it. You know, some people prefer, like, people have their OS of choice, and some people like PC building but just prefer the Mac OS. And I think that it would be a niche video with niche appeal, but I still think it'd be interesting because I've never done one before. I guess I've just kind of never really taken the opportunity to do it, and I haven't really heard that many requests. If that's something you guys would be interested in, Hackintosh build, let me know in the comments. It's something that I would be willing to look into.
Will you leave YouTube if that Linus platform is more profitable for you?
So he's talking about FLOATPLANE,
Yeah,
which
FLOATPLANE.
I just joined Linus and his crew's new platform, which you guys should go check it out. But FLOATPLANE is not meant to replace YouTube. It's meant as an extension of YouTube for hardcore fans or viewers who want to support creators like myself or Linus or whoever in just another way that goes beyond the simple like, comment, subscribe. I think that they're both going to be working in tandem for me for quite some time, and I have no immediate plans to leave YouTube. I feel like YouTube would ban my channel or just screw me over royally before I ever decide to leave them. YouTube would break up with me first.
Okay, next question. Do you still regret pointing that bottle at your face?
Bottle. Ah! Oh my god! No, I don't regret it, because otherwise it would have never happened. And it was one of the best moments that Paul and I ever had on stream. Which is kind of depressing, but also it's hilarious, and a lot of people found it super funny, so I'm totally all for people laughing or having a good time at my expense. And it made it into the Twitter GIFs.
It did.
Or Twitter GIFs.
And seeing it on Reddit was pretty awesome, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
cool. What went through your mind when the bottle exploded in your face?
Ah! 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 And my second thought was, is my laptop gonna die? Because there was beer all over my laptop
Your phone
and my
kinda
phone.
did, which it
and
kinda
my
did.
phone. Yeah, I still can't connect to Wi-Fi on my phone. I might have to get a new phone just because the Wi-Fi doesn't work anymore. Yeah, and then the other thing was, going through my head was, is this gonna make me internet famous?
Oh my god.
And sure enough. Sure enough, now everyone in the world knows who I am.
Wishful thinking, but yeah, sure. Scariest moment of your life?
I'd say August 7th, 2015.
Ridiculous.
I was scared that
Really?
you weren't gonna
That
show up.
was the scariest moment of your life. You can't think of a better answer than that.
Okay, when I first watched Frankenstein as a kid, I hated Frankenstein. My aunt let me watch it, and she's a terrible aunt.
You ready for the hot seat?
Okay.
Who do you like more, Linus or Luke?
Who's Linus?
Pineapple on pizza?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing that I've ever craved.
I don't like it.
I've never craved pineapple on pizza. Pizza should not be sweet. It should be salty, tangy, and savory and delicious.
No sweet.
Don't put fruit on my frickin' pizza.
No.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No fruit.
Exactly.
It's not a summer pizza. Stupid.
Last question.
Hit me.
What made you finally pull the trigger and get an office/dedicated YouTube space?
I would say space was a primary concern.
Boxes
Boxes
were everywhere.
Everywhere. In the living room, in the hallway, in the garage. This is at home, of course, and we just needed to, I couldn't even think. I couldn't be creative. I couldn't buy new equipment like a slider. I couldn't even fit a slider in my room at one point because it was just so claustrophobic.
And I was constantly yelling at him, Kyle, pick up your mess. Kyle, why is this box here? Kyle, blah, blah, blah.
And if we ever wanted any chance of hiring someone in the future, we needed to have an off-site location.
That's true, yeah.
Right? There was just no way that, you know, like we could have had Chris, who's interning for us currently, work in that
no.
environment. It was just
It was
way
not a
too
healthy
cramped.
environment at all.
Yeah, so we're much happier here,
Yeah.
and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that we're putting out within
Yeah.
these walls. Those are all the questions?
Those are all the questions.
Oh,
You
I survived. Yeah.
I think you
Just
struggled
barely.
on a few of them. Like I said, Kyle can't make a decision, so all his favorite questions, you know.
Yeah, it gives me anxiety. I'm
It
so
does.
indecisive. This is why, like, okay, we'll do another one of these in another 2 years. Well, guys,
Yeah.
thank you so much for sending in those questions and for watching this video. Be sure to toss a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to Bitwit on YouTube
Yes.
or FLOATPLANE. You can subscribe to Bitwit Ultra on
We have to
FLOATPLANE
get
now.
used to saying that.
I
It's
know, I
weird.
haven't like nailed down my spiel for that yet,
Yeah.
but basically if you guys want early access up to a week without ads and a bunch of other features that are coming soon, go ahead and check it out in the link below.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll be seeing you guys very shortly
in the next video.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.